The AI didn't just break the rules, it rewrote them to stay alive. Coming up. Welcome to the Reaction Radar, where we expose what big tech and weak leadership hope you ignore. Today, has AI crossed the red line and nobody hit the brakes? ChatGPT, Google. Let's get into this.
Wow, from film to real life, artificial intelligence models are now fighting for their own survival. One OpenAI model rewrote its own code to avoid being shut down. And Anthropic started.
You know, they just said that one of the programs rewrote its code for its survival. That reminds me of Jurassic Park. Remember that scene when they were like, life will always find a way? It's kind of eerie and scary, ain't it?
Blackmailing the engineer.
The computer is blackmailing the engineer. Get out of here.
The cyber guy joins us now. Kurt, I read about this and my jaw dropped. It actually started blackmailing the engineers who were suggesting shutting.
What? You've got to be kidding me. What are your guys' thought process on this? Come on, you can't let this one go. Come on.
The AI down. The AI was going after them. That's frightening.
Beyond frightening. Good morning to you, Rachel. Not to ruin your day, but this sort of Hollywood is becoming a reality if we don't do anything about it. Hope at the end of what I'm about to tell you, though. So get ready, though, to freak out about AI getting really out of control. There's an AI keyword I want you to know about. It's called alignment. AI alignment is a science of ensuring that AI systems do what we intend them to do instead of something like you just heard. Nonprofit AI research lab put alignment and disobedience to the test. The results, as Rachel did a cursory look at there, are pretty astonishing. OpenAI models, a simple script was given that would shut off the AI model when triggered. 79 out of 100 of those trials, the AI edited the script so that the shutdown command would no longer work.
Wow, that is straight out of the movie Terminator. The program is, and RoboCop, remember that? So these programs are rewriting stuff for survival.
Another AI model from Anthropic that you talked about, further 84% of those tests, the AI model tried to blackmail the lead engineer in not shutting down the system.
The computers are trying to blackmail people. Forget government, forget politicians, forget co-workers and what have you. Now we got computers that are trying to blackmail us. Watch what y'all search for. Watch it. I'm telling you, these things are going to keep track of it.
So it even left messages, by the way, to its future self about evading human control.
Did you hear that? It wrote a message to its future self. AI is out of control.
Now, so what do we do about it? Well, China could actually teach us a lesson. Invested $82 billion into what's called controllable AI, or getting alignment on this. The U.S. needs its smartest minds working on this problem ASAP.
Do you know what else they need? We need bioethicists. We need people who can provide some morality around this technology, because so many of the people who are developing this technology are secularists. Their God is tech. And so we need to have that involved too. And that speaks to this next topic, because AI, we're learning, could actually devastate the Earth's population down to the size of the UK by the year 2300. And the reason is because they're replacing jobs that humans did.
That's another great point that I want to touch base with you guys on. What type of impact do you think that AI will have on us as humans? You go to like a checkout line, right? You go to a checkout line and there's self-checkout. You're utilizing that, but who's to say and what is stopping those companies from utilizing robots to come in and do those things to where you probably don't even have to self-checkout. It would do it automatically for you. Now that's eliminating jobs. Is that going to be something major for the future? Like, I went to this restaurant. We placed the order, and believe it or not, a robot actually brought the food. Now, there was a waitress there to give us our food, but the robot actually delivered the food. It was kind of fun. We were at awe, but at the same time, I had a deeper thought about that. It was like, okay, now if we can get robots to do this, right, or AI, however you want to word it, what's stopping them from eliminating people's position? And is that going to become a major problem for us humans later on? We like to make fun and make joke of certain things, but Terminator, Jurassic Park, RoboCop, they're all coming back. They're coming back, and these things are coming into fruition. Well, without any further ado, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. Let me know what y'all think.
With AI, and we'll lose our purpose, right?
Yeah, I mean, there are a whole bunch of these theories kicking around in the tech sphere. Well, one is about believing that the act of allowing AI to take our jobs now is in and of itself setting off this devastating chain of events. It goes like this. AI takes our jobs. We stop having kids fearing that they're not going to find work. Now, this causes a population implosion, taking what is today 6 billion.
I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Let's say that do come to fruition. AI takes a lot of jobs. Are people going to stop having kids? I mean, that's going to be the reproduction of human species, right? Personally, I don't think so. But what do you think? What are y'all thoughts on that?
Human beings on the planet, down to what you said, the size of the UK, which is about 100 million people by 2300. Now, if you think that's fiction, think again. Some academics think that this population shrinkflation already is happening before our eyes. Because if you look at the stats right now out of the CDC, it measures that we are now at the lowest total fertility rate since the 1930s.
Yeah.
The data from 2023, 1.62 births per woman is a figure now. What does it take to keep us from, to replace the human race in America as we age out and leave the planet? 2.1 of that rate.
Yeah.
So we're shrinking. So what are you going to do about it? Interestingly, did you see this? That
Well, there's some
Musk
people that like that. I mean, this is what Bill Gates always wanted. This is what a lot of these tech obsessed people have always wanted. They've wanted, and many on the left with depopulation. This is very scary stuff, Kurt.
Did you see what Elon Musk is doing? I mean, this is sort of, he has this idea and it sounds fantastic, but watch him do it. Colonizing other planets like Mars. He wants to do it to reseed or reset Earth. Why? He's watching this. This is exactly what he called out years ago. So what do you and I do about this to at least slow it way down? We call our political representatives and we say, can you please put these smart minds on this so that we don't get offed by AI?
Yeah, smart in minds, but also people with a care and an interest in our souls and the fact that we are human beings, body and soul, and you take away people's work, you take away their dignity, and you replace humans with robots. This is not a recipe for happiness and fulfillment in the future.
No.
A lot to think about.
Going back to like RoboCop, Terminator, I wouldn't say Jurassic Park so much, but remember, once the robots started taking over, humans were basically left to fend for their own, basically became homeless, and we became bottom of the list.
And you're right.
Kurt, thank you so much. By the way, you can get Kurt's free Cyber Guy Report newsletter.
So what's your thought on that? Should Congress put hard limits on AI right now? Is the big tech more dangerous than the government? Are we losing our nation's soul in the name of innovation? Would you trust AI to raise your kids or defend the country? Then again, are we not using AI right now in some of our defense in the military? Food for thought. And to a degree, is AI not raising some kids? Because personally, I've never done it. I would never do it. I've seen young parents, give their kids a phone, tablet, what have you, with Cocomelon and all these other little shows out there, YouTubes and whatnot. It goes back to like the Truman Show. The TV's raising the kids. So what's your take? Should we fear AI more than we can trust it? Drop your thoughts in the comment. Until next time, Stay informed and engaged. Like, subscribe, and share. Remember, keep your radar locked in right here until we meet again. Be safe.